Jacob's family continued to live in Egypt even after Joseph and his brothers passed away. Jacob's large family grew into a big nation that was called Israel. They lived in Egypt's land of Goshen, which Pharaoh gave to Jacob. Soon, a new king came to power who did not know Joseph. This Pharaoh did not like that the Israelites were growing and becoming a strong nation.
These people living among us, these Israelites, are becoming too big and too strong. Soon they will be even bigger than all of Egypt. I can't let this happen. We must come up with a way to stop them from becoming powerful, because one day they might join our enemies and take over Egypt.
May that never happen, my Pharaoh. If that happens, we will lose all of our workforce. We need to come up with something that will make them become weak, so they would not even think about it. This way, they will not be a threat to us.
Here is what I think. When they will come to ask for food, we will force them to work for us for food. This will make them our slaves. I am building new cities for myself. Let them work there as slaves, making large bricks and constructing buildings. This way, they will be working really hard, so they will not be as strong.
This is excellent, Your Majesty. We will do as you say. You are very wise. That way, they will come to us themselves.
So Pharaoh made all of Israel slaves in Egypt. They had to work really hard for him and could no longer just live as before. But God saw that Pharaoh treated Israel badly, and he blessed Israel even more. Israel was God's chosen special people whom he promised to bless.
Pharaoh, we did everything by your word. Almost all of the Israel is now in slavery, but they are still growing. We are forcing them to work from early morning until the night, yet they are getting stronger and mightier.
Yes, it seems hard labor has benefited them. We need to come up with something more deceitful. You know what? They need to start having less kids, and even if the kids are born, I will command that they be killed.
Then Pharaoh decided it was not enough just to make Israel slaves, but that he needed to kill all of the baby boys so they would stop growing as a people. So Pharaoh spoke with his soldiers.
Soldiers, go throughout Egypt and proclaim my laws to all those living in Egypt. So they take every Israelite baby boy and throw him into the Nile River, so that the nation of Israel is destroyed in Egypt.
Yes, Pharaoh. We will throw all the little baby boys into the river.
The Egyptians went on their mission. But at that time, in the land of Goshen, there was a family from the tribe of Levi where a baby boy was born. Jochebed was an Israelite woman that feared God and did not want her baby to be hurt. She decided to make a basket with a cover to put her baby in to hide him.
Miriam, quickly, bring me the basket I made and the tar. I will smear the tar on the basket to protect it from water.
What do you need the basket for, Mom?
I will put your baby brother into this basket and place the basket into the bushes in the river to protect him so that no one can find him. I want him to live.
Mom, but it's dangerous to leave him into the river. What if something happens to him?
We will pray to make sure God protects your baby brother and does not let any harm come to him. When we put him into the basket, why don't you watch over the basket and your brother?
Okay, Mom. I'll make sure my brother is safe in the river.
Thus, Jochebed placed baby Moses into the basket and placed him into the bushes in the river. Moses' older sister, Miriam, kept watch over Moses in the river. That day, Pharaoh's daughter came to the river with her maids to bathe. Suddenly, the princess saw the basket floating in the bushes.
Do you see that? I wonder what it is. Go look and bring me the basket.
Her maid went to get the basket in which Moses lay and brought it to the princess. When the princess opened the basket, she found a crying baby. She exclaimed,
Can you imagine this? It is a baby boy. It looks like a baby of the Israelite people. I wonder what it is doing here. Someone probably wanted to protect him.
Miriam, who was closely watching over baby Moses, saw that the princess took Moses. So she came up to Pharaoh's daughter and said,
Excuse me, Your Highness. I know this baby, and there's a lady in town who can take care of him. Would you like me to bring her?
Yes, go bring me this woman.
Miriam went and brought her mother to Pharaoh's daughter.
This girl says that you can care for this baby?
Yes, Your Highness, I will gladly care for that baby.
All right then. I have decided that he will be my baby and my son, but you can take care of him until he is older.
So Moses' mother cared for Moses until he was a little older. Then she brought him to Pharaoh's daughter, who adopted him, and he became her son, whom she called Moses, because she found him in the water. This miraculous way, God protected Moses from death, because he was chosen by God to save Israel from the hands of Pharaoh.